Clippers as the Cavs increase the lead now to 4. We have a made shot, which is nice. Cavaliers 4 for 10, Clippers 2 for 8. Bledsoe dashing down the lane, over Barrows off the window, but gets his own rebound. It's on 5 of 8 shooting.
Well, you see why it's so high on Sexton and his ability to score the ball. They just had a couple. He's been a recipient of offensive rebounds, backdoor cuts. Bledsoe getting back inside now.
For one, I'm very much looking forward to seeing his path in the NBA in a Clipper uniform. 38-23, Clippers are down. George unable to find any type of range. He is now 0 for 6. Ball tapped skyward repeatedly, ultimately knocked out of bounds by the Clippers. About with the Hawks. Now, a year ago, that was one of the big reasons why they were able to turn things around. They went from being kind of bottom of the pack, but the final 30 or so games, they were middle of the pack. It helped propel them to the conference finals. That defense has yet to have its day on the floor right now. In a game and a half back of a struggling Nets squad. It'll be interesting to see if Charlotte can get out of the play-in situation. Good look for Morris coming out of the timeout, and he rips the cords. If you're just joining us, count your blessings. 32% shooting for the Clippers, 11 of 34. They have 11 turnovers, yet they are still within striking distance as Kennard misses. Luke Kennard now 2 for 6 here tonight.
How we started the game, right? Nurkic inside to get an easy shot. Not easy, was through traffic. The initial shot was taken away, but he stayed with it. And Paul George.
He's going on the attack again at Hartenstein.
Boston got around Cousins, and he hits.
Rimming with talent.
Does it remind you a little bit of Dennis Rodman, but a little more offensive ability?
The hair is much better than Rodman's. Here's Terrence Mann down the lane. He threw a lot of...
It's been a great ride, and this city was great to me. I kept my residence here, and people, special people.
He came here in '93 and never left.
McMillan drawing up the play. The Hawks. Precise execution gets him a 3.
A Bogdanovich shot that was taken away for the Hawks from a 3 to a 2. Batum does it again. Back in for that, didn't I? You thought he was going to shoot that next one and dropped it off to Zoo. You are full of it here back in your somewhat hometown.
1 of 2 at the line. It is Japanese Heritage Night here at Crypto.com for the Clippers. Obviously taking advantage of Rui Hachimura coming here to town. Here's Kennard getting 3, wide open for 3, and that's like a layup.
He turned down that corner 3-point shot. He needs to shoot the ball with confidence and let it fly.
It is 10 straight with a 3-pointer for Rui Hachimura. Terrence Mann has a size advantage over Ish Smith. Kennard now with Porzingis on him, switches off, and Kennard gets fouled.
They're trending in the right way. It was a 12 of 15 free throw performance for the Spurs in that third quarter that really kept them afloat. It was really a credit to the Spurs. The Clippers were just unable to defend without fouling early on. Ibaka has caught fire of late. Oh, and he stays hot.
Towns and Edwards, who's off to that good start. Russell has to be that X factor for Minnesota.
Zubac gets it off to Batum. And now to George, a late close and a 3. Another one for...
Getting the fun back into his game and certainly playing that here tonight. There he is with possession guarded by Aaron Gordon. Go to Zubac on the block. Nice little jump hook. Man, he's starting to...
Knocks it down.
Clippers, as promised, have the ball to start the second quarter. Kennard already has 2 threes. Give him a hat trick. To forces at work here for the Clippers. We highlighted how great the bench has been for the Clippers. But when Miles Bridges is off the floor, there's a big turnaround for the Hornets. So a big opportunity here for the Clippers. Winslow. Great spacing for the Clippers. Tough shot by Winslow. Tough for who?
Thoughts, Richard? He's 100% accurate, and that's the time. They have to buy minutes without Jokic. The numbers say that. They know this, so it's about how well they play together and the type of defense he played. But let's not...
4-game regular season schedule. Our officials tonight, David Guthrie in his 17th season, Kevin Cutler in his 12th, and Matt Bowen in his 19th. In the replay center, James Capers, Scott Tradowski, along with Andy Nagy. And here we go, and Zubac's inside and takes advantage of the matchup against the smaller Monk.
Opponents under 100. If you're just joining us, the Broncos lead the Rams 18-16. Ibaka foul line jumper is good. We are
with Russell Westbrook, because those are his numbers. Right now, I understand the expectation. You highlighted the shooting and some of the decision making. I get it, but I will take those numbers.
Hartenstein with the twister inside. Both teams above 50.
To talk to assistant coach David Fizdale, and he was saying the Lakers, they got to be physical defensively in this third quarter, want to execute their coverages, play with a lot of that pace that you guys have been talking.
As many as 21. The Rockets still shooting less than 40%. We gave you the number earlier. They are 0 for 8 when they shoot less than 40%. Lob to Covington, makes the grab and lays it in.
Asked about this yesterday, and he mentioned that he was on a team last year with the Wizards that was 17-32 at one point and out of the play-in. He added, standings didn't mean bleep to me then. We took
Right off the bat for Coffee. Christopher slams it down.
Excellent to see, and that's what a second unit has to do. You pick up full court and use those young legs to your advantage. Good job there from Josh Christopher. That's how you get yourself going.
Cutting and slamming is of his points in the second period. Nick Batum has come back in.
Hey, the Rockets right in this basketball game because of their three-point shooting. Now they have to, prove it on the defensive end.
Kennard again.
Day experience for fans, 18,000 seats closer to the court, more leg room, guys. I cannot wait. 2024 can't get here soon enough.
That means there'll be no more 12:30 Sunday starts. That's really what the thing is for the Clippers and their fan base. Kennard on the wing coming out of the timeout. Great ball movement. They leave Coffee alone, and they are in for a brutal
3 points, 7 of them coming in the fourth quarter on 3 of 4 shooting.
Go along with the 11 assists in this game.
Coming out of that timeout.
And 4 turnovers. And the Clippers have been terrific in points in the paint. Points off turnovers. Morris with 3. Got it. And that's how the Clippers begin the second.
Early last night, the energy from that starting group, save for Amir Coffee, just was not there. I'm very fascinated to see how Ivica Zubac gets started. Oh, he went 0 for 5. Clippers have the ball to start the third quarter.
Well, 2 things as I look at the statute. Clippers must take care of the basketball a little bit more instead of Terrence Mann takes care of it.
On the list behind only Wilt Chamberlain, and that is your AT&T Fast Fact. Teron Lue broke it down before the game, saying Embiid can score in the post and the perimeter. He'll punish you if you go small on him. And as you guys were talking about before, Ty Lue commented on how he's become a much better passer.
Lob to Hartenstein, a whistle and a foul. I knew that Jamie had worked in Philadelphia before. Coach Fratello, I was told that they don't call traveling anymore in the NBA. Okay. Under 6 to play. Clippers have an opportunity here, down by 9. Morris alone for 3. Yes, sir, Marcus Morris.
Game with the lob threat to John, with the 3-point shooter shooting, it opens the game up for Trey to get whatever he wants late in the game.
Hawks are down 6 as we start the third quarter, and Lauren down a player.
Down a player, Bob. We got official word that Cam Reddish, who went down the locker room a little bit earlier in the game, right ankle sprain, was questionable, now officially will not return.
You're somewhat messing with fire right now because you don't want this young team to hang around here at home because they've got a home run hitter in D'Angelo Russell.
3-point game, 6.5 to go. Jackson on top, shot clock at 10. Man to George, who has caught fire since halftime and working on McDaniels.
There's no defense.
Beautiful shot.
Big Batum blocked that shot, and if he had not stepped on the out-of-bounds line, it would have been Cavs ball. Zoo getting in there, inbounds pass. Beautiful play, basketball.
No timeouts left for the Clippers. Powell accelerates. The runner is good for Norman Powell.